Google has taken an unprecedented step in AI transparency by revealing the first comprehensive data on the energy consumption and environmental impact of its artificial intelligence tools. This groundbreaking disclosure sets new benchmarks for measuring AI's environmental footprint while openly acknowledging the technology's growing energy demands. For the first time, we have concrete numbers that quantify what each AI query actually costs our planet. Key metrics. According to research published by Google, a typical query to their Gemini AI assistant consumes just 0.24 watt-hours of energy. That's equivalent to watching television for about 9 seconds. Each query also emits 0.03 grams of carbon dioxide equivalent and uses just 0.26 milliliters of water, roughly 5 drops. These numbers represent a significant step forward in understanding AI's environmental impact, though as we'll see later, experts question whether they tell the complete story. Efficiency improvements. The most striking finding from Google's analysis is the dramatic improvement in AI efficiency over a remarkably short period. Over just 12 months, ending in May 2025, the median energy consumption per Gemini text prompt decreased by 33 times, while the carbon footprint dropped by an even more impressive 44 times. These gains came from what Google calls a full-stack efficiency strategy, optimizing everything from custom-designed hardware to software algorithms and increasing their use of clean energy sources. Amin Vogdad, Google's VP of Engineering, believes these improvements could continue to the point where AI's carbon footprint becomes essentially a non-consideration. Environmental impact comparison. To put these numbers in perspective, this table compares the environmental impact of a single AI query to everyday activities. The energy consumption equals watching TV for just 9 seconds. The carbon emissions are equivalent to driving a car roughly 10 inches, and the water usage compares to brushing your teeth for half a second. While these individual impacts seem minimal, we must remember they add up significantly with billions of queries processed daily. The larger trend. Despite these impressive efficiency gains at the individual query level, Google's overall environmental footprint continues to grow concerningly. Their latest sustainability report showed total greenhouse gas emissions increased 11% year over year, with 2023 emissions reaching 48% higher than 2019 levels. This tension reflects what researchers call the Jevons paradox. As AI becomes more efficient, increased usage often outpaces those efficiency gains. Industry analysts estimate data centers could consume between 6.7 and 12% of U.S. electricity by 2028, with AI being a primary driver. Expert skepticism. Despite Google's optimism, many researchers question whether their measurements tell the complete story. Experts highlight 3 main concerns. First, Google excludes indirect water usage from electricity generation, which accounts for most water consumption. Second, they used market-based rather than location-based carbon accounting, which critics argue provides a misleading picture. Third, the research hasn't been peer-reviewed, raising questions about methodology and potential error rates in measurement systems. Google's efficiency strategy. Google's approach to reducing AI's environmental footprint involves what they term a full-stack efficiency strategy. This includes 4 key elements: model improvements through more efficient algorithms, custom-designed hardware optimized specifically for AI workloads, increased use of renewable energy sources, and comprehensive infrastructure optimization, including better cooling systems and data center management. Amin Vogdad, Google's VP of Engineering, believes these improvements could continue to the point where AI's carbon footprint becomes essentially a non-consideration. Summary. Google's disclosure represents a significant step towards transparency in an industry where environmental costs have largely remained opaque. While the efficiency improvements are impressive, the ongoing growth in overall emissions highlights the challenge of balancing technological progress with environmental responsibility. As AI becomes increasingly integrated into our daily lives, this tension between individual efficiency and aggregate impact will only become more pronounced. Google's data provides a starting point for this essential conversation, but as the expert skepticism shows, we still have much to learn about AI's true environmental footprint.